So the hardest part has been detaching from everything. And I knew for myself the hardest thing to detach from would be my job, would be the last thing to go. Because that's the last security net that I had tricked myself into having, you know, a stable job. When realistically COVID showed kind of the whole world that the job ain't as stable as you is if they don't deem you, what was the word they used, babe? A necessary worker, or what was it? Mandatory, some word, whatever they use for the workers. But letting go of that last thread, and I've been talking about wanting to quit my job for so long. This is my last day working. This is my last day working. It's the hardest day working too. I'm not going to work tomorrow. I mean, it helps that it's like the holiday weekend, but turning in all my shit on Monday, it's my last day.
Really? Then you announcing it to Facebook?
Yeah, I'm announcing it to Facebook. I probably unblock my co-employees after I turn in all my shit because I don't like them niggas being nosy and shit. You know how co-employees be and all back and forth, whatever, but I only got a couple people I'm cool with that follow me on Facebook, so that's how I've generally been hard with talking about like my life and shit. Cause I really, although I'm like, I was in my public figure era, or at least trying to be, I really wanted a private life. And it conflicted so fucking much. How you want to be a public figure but have privacy? And as I get older, I don't want to be fucking private. I've been wanting my private time. I got kids, you know. You want that private time. You don't want everybody knowing like your kids' first name and shit. Like, y'all not on first name basis. You don't want everybody knowing your random thoughts and they coming into work saying, hey, I know I've seen a status or whatever. But that's besides the point. If everything must go, my job has to go, obviously. The job has to go, obviously. Because when you really have it in you, it does not matter where you are, you know you'll be alright. You know what I'm saying? It's at a certain point. Like, my wife has a good example many times in our life. When her back is against the wall, she showed me what she really got. And we've been in a lot of tough situations over these years. That's why I'm blessed to have the type of wife I am, yo. I am. And I don't follow religion too much, but I do give thanks to God. And I be lecturing my brother about this, like being more thankful for the blessings of God, but I'm very aware of all my blessings. I'm aware that like my job also seeing me as like a number. And my wife be telling me, yo, my wife is literally like my advisor for my life, but I get it, you know what I'm saying? But these jobs see you as a number. You see yourself as more. And it's tough dealing with the friction that comes with that. Because you're like, well, I got feelings, I got plans, they're like, oh, well, you need to give us 2 weeks notice before you tell us any type of shit you get ready to do. Like, we need time to prepare. Like, fuck that. Life happens right now. It don't happen 2 weeks from now. You know what I'm saying? And this week was like one of the most like testing weeks of my job. I had to call out sick. And they told me I was lying. I came into work next day to prove the point and work while I was sick. And they said, I'm sorry, you thought. I said, kind of shit, you know what I mean? I'm sorry you thought that. You're not sorry. You're not sorry. You're sorry that I peeped the real game. You know? And I get tired of rationalizing, trying to fit into this type of like cookie cutter thing the world got for like everybody going around. I know a lot of people around me got that too. We all asking the same questions. Should I hear what a lot of my music friends and a lot of my non-music friends about just like questioning like what is this all for? You know what I'm saying? In different ways. But man, I don't know. One thing the music has taught me and I'm glad for is to take chances when I need to, recognize a good opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And I found a great opportunity and I'm taking a good chance right now on myself. And I've been talking about it for years when I first learned about the inner workings of like music, when I learned about marketing, when I learned about credit, when I learned about all of these different things. It felt like it was just leading up to this moment. And I told myself I was going to go here, there, up, down, left, right, all different types of places. But this last place is like, let's talk more action. You know what I'm saying? And I only announced it when I already paid my down deposit and shit at the shit. Actually, I announced it like a month after that. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't even know if I wanted to talk to y'all about that shit. Because a part of me felt like somebody would try to sabotage me. I know it would be damn near impossible, but like, unless I had a tangible proof, keys in my hand, I was very adamant about my keys. I can't say shit to nobody. You know what I'm saying? This is for me, my family. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people is going to have to deal with that in their own respect. So, you know, either way, I'm in the transition phase. Everything must go inside my household. I'm taking that piano right there and I'm getting ready to sell that right now. I was hoping one of my music friends was going to pick it up, but all right, whatever. But I guess the purpose of what I'm doing right now was just starting that step, saying that now that I'm stepping away from my 9 to 5 and I have to bet on myself, it's going to look very different. And I have to do this to hold myself accountable. If anything, social media has taught me, you know what I'm saying? When you got the proof, you can go back, even if it's years ago. But remember you said this? You got to hold yourself accountable because this shit came out of your own mouth. But a lot of things that I said I wanted to do, I've done. And this is the one thing that I said I wanted to do. And it has to be done. It has to be done because I say it's going to be done. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people who came along with me on a journey, but shit, we at the next chapter. Actually, we're not at the next chapter yet. We're not at the next chapter yet, but just know we get ready to go to the next chapter. But the book is far from over. It's damn there might be like a novel series or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm selling all of my shit from my house. Anything that's of any value. Selling Big Bertha. That's a personal project for mine. I brought her from the junkyard, bro. She had to get towed to my house. That shit cost $20 to move to my parking lot. And I fixed her and got her working and driving. That was my proudest moment when it came to automobiles, because I remember being stuck outside like 3 hours away from home because I didn't change a battery and I didn't know how. And I ran out of gas at the same fucking time. So to bring a car from like the junkyard phase to something to get to Toronto and New York City, you know what I'm saying? There's different things that like even being in this city taught me. I made a lot of good friends. My mechanic I met through music and through work. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the hardest people, I'm telling you now, baby. Rob, he's one of the hardest people. But hey, like, I love all my friends and people. Like, my mechanic is the one person, like, how niggas feel about their barber. I wish I could take him with me. I wish I could take him with me. Me and him against the world, we fix whatever car. But yeah. So, everything must go. I'm transitioning right now. I haven't moved already. But this is the month that I'm selling everything. I held on to it long enough. You know what I mean? I'm actually driving to Tonawanda to sell this MPC. This is the MPC that I made Go On To You on. My first beat produced off of this shit. And it only happened because I realized the MPC had the sound that replicated that 90s snare. And once I found that, that song came within like 48 hours of me just playing around. But yeah, man, I'm gonna keep going live about the things in my process. Should I probably even start a YouTube channel? Because although Facebook monetization cool and that YouTube be bussin'. YouTube be bussin'. But yeah, stay tuned or not. I really don't care, but if you hear it, then I'm gonna make it worth the while.